Hey guys, so today we're talking about anxiety and maybe depression a little bit, all things that I've dealt with and still deal with. And I'm going to give you some tips on how I deal with them to this day, as well as doing a little hike with that. First time here, please subscribe. Please comment if you like it, like the video and share it. It's what grows the community. Okay guys, you know the drill. Oh, look at there. You see right up in here? Where? You'll see her. She'll take off here in a minute. Staring right at me. She's kind of a... Oh, there's Mama. That's still a little baby. Mama was right there. We're going to talk a little bit about anxiety. About my anxiety. And some of the depression and things I used to face. For a long time. That was all part of the victim mentality and the poor me's and blaming everybody and not having any control of my own life, because I didn't take the control of my own life. So I was subject to all that other crap that goes on in your head when you don't have any self-worth. And that was definitely me. So that's what I'm going to touch on today, is a little bit, because the reason why is I was thinking about this morning, because my anxiety, when it gets me, is in the mornings, is waking up. And my anxiety can wake me up, or after I've awoken, those demons still have positioned themselves to come attack. And they come at me. And it's something that I have developed my routine around it, that I've talked about a lot. The progressions I have to go through with absorbing positive content, reading, writing, journaling, all those things, without really any defined time. It's however long it takes. That's how I've learned to grow with this. And it used to sometimes take hours, a half a day, before I could get my day going so that I was productive and better for others in my life. Because I was making the movement to be better for myself. And so that's still what I do, is I get after it in the mornings. And sometimes that anxiety is very mild, just maybe scratching a little bit the side of my brain. And then sometimes it's full on, just panicking about nothing, about old stuff, still stuff that not sure exactly what everything is, and if it ever goes away. So I don't stress about it anymore. I just work to deal with it. And part of that is movement. It's getting out in nature. Talk about that all the time. Hiking saved my life. This is the peace that if I hadn't have found, I don't think I would be here, or I would be clinically depressed. I'm probably on medication. I would probably just have overwhelming anxiety issues that just consume me. It's kept me overthinking and pushing me into depressive states. But this saved my life. And it's not just getting out in nature for me. The connection is stressing my body. Talked about that a lot. Breaking myself down. Doing hard things. Breathing hard. Exerting myself to where it hurts. So it's what keeps me strong. Because I have to push through. My only choice is not to. And if I don't, then I will become subject to not pushing through my anxiety, letting that old depressive stuff kick in. So I'm not going to do it. So it's an everyday thing for me. I try to take off day here and there, but I can feel even that period of time without this connection, it's becomes a little difficult. It's almost like I have to catch up, like I've missed something. And I did. I missed my Self-Care Savage daily. So if this makes sense to you guys and y'all understand, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not, anything that I do is not telling anybody what to do. This is what I do. It's all part of what I've worked on for better part of 10 years and parts of 12 to 15. And it works for me. And I've just progressed leaps and bounds in that period of time, 55 to 64. Progressed more than I ever did in the first 55 years of my life. So you've got to keep, sorry, I got boogers coming up my nose. Talk about this a lot. So this is usually these 4 basics that you can go back and look at in a video I did on having a base to work from. And those 4 basics that are in that base. That's the hydration, nourishing your body appropriately, whole foods, clean foods, the best you can. Sleep, getting good sleep, 7-9 hours a night should become a non-negotiable. And then what we're doing now, again, walking, sweating, hiking, pushing yourself, your body, forcing you to be better. This is all part of it. It all ties in together in your spirituality. If you're not forcing yourself to do hard things around all those, you're stagnant, you're stuck, you're paralyzed. Because that's how you break and push through and make the movement that you need to make. Become a self-care savage. So anyways, wanted to push that narrative a little bit, show you a little bit about, again, what I do. Again, I just don't like people that just talk about stuff and they're just sitting down behind something talking about all this stuff you should be doing or they've done, and if they don't ever show it, they're just sitting in a chair trying to look cool. I guess some of them do. I certainly don't, but I don't care. Look at this. Listen to the birds. See the lake down here? Birds chirping. Nature's happening. And I'm getting better. This is another day of me getting better right here. You can do this too. So I just wanted to make a disclaimer around a couple of things. First of all, I am very much a promoter of becoming your own therapist. Y'all know that. If you put the work and the effort into making yourself feel better, holistically, organically, you know, you can stay out of the clinical system. But if you're already in the clinical, you already, you know, have some, how do I put this? You know, if you already feel that you're stuck, you can't make any movement, you just can't get out of that funk, depression, or whatever you're feeling, how you're feeling about yourself, and it's interrupting your life, is go see somebody. Go see a therapist. They'll help you get jump started and get out of that. And you may need to be assessed. I am a zero proponent of medications unless you are definitely diagnosed. So again, I wanted to make that perfectly clear. I want you to feel better. The faster the better of you starting to make movement toward that so you can build on it. The longer you stay on that downward spiral, the longer you're going to sometimes take to get out of it. When you are dealing with trauma, for example, lots of trauma, you know, unwinding that sometimes, you know, something that needs to be managed very well, because that in itself can bring things forth that can be even more disruptive. So I just wanted to make that clear, me and how I deal with my anxiety and my past depression, and you know, just my victim, all that victim, yucky victim mentality, and you know, blaming and not taking responsibility, all those things that go along with a lot of why we have issues. And I keep bringing this too close to me. I need to get the selfie stick or something, because it's just naturally I want this closer to my face. You can't see all this beautiful outdoors. So anyways, I wanted to set that disclaimer up a little bit. Go see somebody, get assessed if you're stuck, if you're feeling stuck and you need some help. You don't have any friendships that can help you with that, or any close relationships, or you just want to talk to somebody that you feel comfortable with. Just make sure you interview. You heard me say that a million times. Interview your therapist. They work for you. All right, guys, I think I see the lake, so I'm almost to the big part of the trail. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, you know the drill. So let's close this out. I hope you enjoyed this one. You know, hit that subscribe button. That's what it really helps grow the community. Hey, look that way. Look up there. This is my favorite part of this particular trail. Just this little stretch. Again, it goes by the lake. But it's just nice, clean, wide path. Before I get back to the main path, see all the lush and the trees and everything. So, y'all have a great weekend.